Very good morning to all. Today we are going to study the causal and non-causal signals. Okay. We say that a signal is causal if xt, that signal xt is said to be causal if the signal is equal to 0 for t lesser than 2. So this is the definition of a of causal signal, right? So a signal is said to be causal if the signal is 0 for t lesser than 0. Otherwise, non-causal. Otherwise, non. Otherwise, the signal is said to be non-causal, right? Now, we are talking here about the continuous time signal. Okay, right? Now, there is condition on the discrete time signal as well that we will see. So a signal is said to be causal if the signal is 0 for t lesser than 0. And if the signal is 0 for t greater than 0, for t greater than 0, then the signal is said to be anti-causal. Then at this in this condition, the signal will be said to be anti-causal, right? Anti-causal. So this is the definition of causal, non-causal, and an anti-causal signal. A signal is said to be causal if the signal is equals to 0. A continuous time signal is said to be causal if it is 0 for t lesser than 0. Okay, and otherwise it will be non-causal. And if the signal is 0, if the signal is equals to 0 for t greater than 0, then the signal is said to be anti-causal. This is for the continuous time signal, right? Now for the discrete time signal, we must say that if the signal xn, where n is index, is equals to 0 for the signal is 0 for n lesser than 0. If the signal is 0 for n lesser than 0, then that discrete time signal will be known as causal signal, otherwise non-causal. Otherwise, otherwise it will be right. Otherwise non-causal. Now, again, you must have understood the at the same time you must have you can define the anti-causal signal. For anti-causal signal, if the signal is equal to 0 for n greater than 0. If the signal is 0 for n greater than 0, then in this condition, this type of signal will be known as anti-causal signal. Anti-causal discrete time signal. Okay, anti-causal discrete signal. Discrete anti-causal discrete signal. So that is the thing. Right, now we are going to do few numericals, few examples on that. So before that, we must re-examine, or we must revise the thing. If the signal is 0, suppose if the continuous time signal is 0, and for t lesser than 0, then that signal will be known as causal, and otherwise non-causal. If the continuous time signal is 0 for t greater than 0, then that will be anti-causal. Okay, now let us do a few examples and move ahead. So let us start the example. My first example is this. We have to justify whether this signal is causal or not. Dear friends, first of all, let us know the graph of these two signals. Let me erase this, and I I would like you to tell. I would like you to explain the drawing of the signal as well. See, it is very important to analyze the drawing of each and every signal. Okay, until and unless you analyze the signal, you cannot process with the signal, because since we are in the beginning of the signal, so we must know, analyze the signal. Let us draw this, the graph of this. If we draw the graph of this signal, we all know that the graph of exponential signal is like this, e to the power 8. If I draw the graph of this signal, it will be like this. Okay, so it will be like this. At 0, e to the power 0, and it will be 1. Okay, here it will be unity, and after that it will be increasing exponentially. Okay, now if I have to draw the graph of this, and we all know that the graph of a unit step signal is like this. As I have already told, the graph of unit step signal is this. Okay, right? And after that, with respect to time, we are drawing. So it is very mandatory to mention this as well. Now see, we have to obtain the multiplication of both the signal. Please remember, as I have already told, but when we are analyzing a signal, point to point multiplication is there. Okay, point to point multiplication is there. We have to multiply these two signals. Okay, then point to point multiplication must be there. Let us draw the multiplication of these two signals. Okay, so if we draw the multiplication of these two signals here, okay, what I am drawing the multiplication of these two signals, that is x1t I am drawing. Okay, with respect to time I am drawing. Please listen very carefully. When we are analyzing the graph, point to point multiplication is there. So see here, the value of magnitude at all value of t here will be 0. For this graph, for unit step signal, the value of this signal at t lesser than 0 is 0. But here we are having some values, right? So if we multiply something with this 0, what we are getting? We will get 0. We will get 0. Please remember, this is very important. We will get 0. Okay, so we will get 0. Why we are getting 0? Because here the magnitude of the signal, the value of the signal t before t lesser than 0 is 0, and here the value of the signal is having some value at lesser than t. So if something multiplied by 0, we'll get 0. Okay, now after t greater than 0, what will happen? Here the signal is having some magnitude. Suppose the magnitude at this point, the magnitude of the signal is suppose A. And this signal is having the magnitude unity at all the points, because it is a unit step signal. Okay, you multiply A by unity, what you are getting? You will get A only. So after t greater than 0, if you do point to point multiplication, suppose here you are having the value of the signal as B, right? Again you will multiply by 1, you will get B only, right? So after the t greater than 0, whatever point you take here and you multiply by 1, you will get the same. So after t greater than 0, the graph will be like this one. Okay, it will be like this. It will be exponential in nature. Okay, it will be exponential in nature, same as this graph. The same as this graph, right? Same as this graph. So here your graph is like the graph is like this. Okay, so your signal will be like this. Your signal will be like this. Okay, let me erase this because it may create confusion to your mind. Okay, so your signal will be like this. And by the definition of a causal signal, a signal is said to be causal if it is 0 for t lesser than 0. As I have told you, if the signal is 0 the signal is 0 for t lesser than 0, then that signal is known as causal signal. And this signal is 0 for t lesser than 0. Please look at this signal. This signal is 0 for t lesser than 0. Therefore, this signal is nothing but a causal. This signal is nothing but a causal signal. Okay. This signal is nothing but a causal signal. So I think you have got this example. Now let us do few more examples. So again, we are having this example. So we will proceed with the same manner. Okay. So what we are doing, we will draw the graph of this signal. Okay. This. We'll draw the graph of this. And if we are drawing the graph of e to the power minus 2t, so that is not an issue for us all. The graph of e to the power minus 2t, it will be like this. Okay, everyone knows the graph of this signal. So let me take another color. So the graph of this signal will be, say it will be, right, it will be like this. Okay, so the graph of this signal is like this. Now let us draw the graph of this u to the u minus t. If I have to draw the graph by u minus t, so there is no issue in that. As I have already told you the time reversal, so the graph of this signal is like this. This is a straight line. Must remember, this is a straight line. So like this. Everywhere it will be having a magnitude unity because this is unit steps. Okay. Now if we multiply and we will get the graph, common graph. So you can suggest me the answer right now. You can suggest me the answer because the previous example I have explained quite nicely. Suppose this signal is x to t. Okay. So and we are drawing the signal x to with respect to time we are drawing. Now please see that before, after t greater than, after t greater than 0, after t0, or we can say that for t greater than 0, the signal is, this signal is having magnitude 0. Okay, and for t greater than 0, this signal is having some magnitude. If you multiply sum by 0, you will get 0. Okay, so you will get 0. Why you are getting 0? Because point to point multiplication is there. Okay, there is nothing else. There is a point to point multiplication, and for a signal analysis, you have to remember point to point multiplication. Now see, suppose at this point the magnitude of the signal is a, this signal, and the magnitude of this signal is how much? It is 1. Okay, it is 1. Suppose at -1 I am talking. Suppose at -1 I am talking. So at -1, the magnitude of this signal is 1. This signal is a. Then how much we are getting? We are getting a only. A multiplied by 1, a only. Okay. Suppose at -2. Suppose at -2, the magnitude of this signal is b. Okay, b. And here, suppose at -2, the magnitude of this signal is b only. B. Oh, sorry, a. The magnitude of this signal is unity. Oh, I'm sorry. The magnitude of this signal is always where is unity. So at this point, the magnitude of this signal is unity. Here the magnitude is unity. So again, you will multiply b by unity, you will get b. So after t lesser than 0, for t lesser than 0, you will get the signal like this. Okay, you will get the signal like this. Same as this. Same as this. For t greater than 0, you will get 0 because this signal is magnitude having magnitude 0. For t lesser than 0, you will get this because every point multiply by 1, you will get the same signal. So you can give the answer by yourself. This signal is what? This signal is 0 for t greater than 0. This signal is 0 for t greater than 0. So this signal is, first of all, this is not a causal signal. And second thing, since the signal x to t is 0 for t greater than 0, so this is a anti-causal signal. Please remember, this is a anti-causal. Anti-causal. So we have solved these examples, and we went by concepts, right? If you please try to solve a few more questions by yourself and try to ask the question to me, and I will, you can ask the question in the chat box. Okay, I will answer all the questions in the chat box only. So kindly don't hesitate and ask the questions, and I will provide the answer. Thank you for the today's lecture. Thank you very much.